Is everyone ready that is ready to play? Wow, you guys are so enthusiastic. Yeah, there we go. That's what I like. Let's get a little wild. Okay, so this is going to be the rules. There are no cell phones allowed for this. Don't cheat, because the people next to you will be very sad, and then we'll have to drag you out of here with a death racer, and it'll be a big mess. So no cheating, please, for all that. This is very straightforward. It's trivia. It's going to be a couple different categories or sections, if you will, a couple questions within each. And after it's done, after we finish, say, a section, you will raise your answer sheet, and one of the lovely E3D staff will come by and grab it. Once all the sheets are collected, maybe some answers will be given, and you'll see how well you did. And we'll progress like that throughout the rest of the game. Once again, the prizes are the winning team, the team of 4. Each person on your team is getting a Mark IVS. Right? Thank you, Prusa. You're also getting an XRP robotics kit from Sparkfun. It's pretty amazing. And you're also getting 2 VIP passes to Formnext in Germany. We're not covering your flights and hotels, but the VIP experience at Formnext is a legit VIP experience. And we've got some other fun stuff that Formnext has provided, and that's from Christoph over there from Formnext. Give him some love. His first RepRap event, he came all the way from Germany just to hang out with all of you guys. Seriously. There you go, right? Excellent. That's really it. It's going to be really fun. Play nice, have fun. I hope the questions inspire you to learn more about 3D printing and do all sorts of nerdy things. And then after that, we're just going to get back to the fun. You guys ready? Yeah. All right, I'm going to hand it over to the one and only 3D printing nerd himself. Have at it, Joel.
Check, check. Yay! Hey, everybody. Welcome to the first annual, second ever 3D Printing Nerd 3D Printing Trivia here at the Rocky Mountain RepRap Show. David went over the prizes. Just going to quickly say it. Again, team of 4. Every person on the team, the winning team gets a Prusa Mark IV, gets an XRP robotics kit, the DIY kit. So you get to 3D print the pieces yourself. And then everybody on the team, each person gets 2 VIP passes to Formnext in Germany, which is, as David said, it's a legit experience. Like it is. Oh, that's right. Everybody who is a part of this, who paid an entry fee, gets a free spool of Polymaker material. And they will, there'll be a code. They will mail it to you. You don't even have to find room in your luggage for it. Yeah, anywhere. Anywhere. Who's here from the furthest? And lastly, everybody's donations are going to the Sanjay Mortimer Foundation. All right, let's get started. So, like David said, sections. There's going to be sections. This first section, general knowledge. General knowledge. Question number 1. Wait. Does everybody have a chosen team member to write the answers? Because we need to be able to read the handwriting. I want to make sure. Okay. Good. Okay. General knowledge. Question number 1. What does FFF stand for? We're at a 3D printing conference. This is the Rocky Mountain RepRap Festival. We're talking 3D printing. What does FFF stand for? Everybody's thinking about it. That's good. All right. Hopefully you guys got that one. Question number 2 in general knowledge. 3D printing was invented in which country? Bonus points if you can also name the inventor. So 3D printing was invented in which country? There are plenty of countries here on the earth. One of them is where it was invented. Which country was 3D printed invented in? And also, bonus points if you can name the inventor, that person, that human, that rad individual who brought us this amazing technology and kicked off some fun stuff. Yeah. 3D printing was invented in which country? Bonus point if you can also name the person that invented it. Okay. I see some really intense conversations going on. Now this is pub trivia. Oh, do you have a question? 3D printing. Who invented 3D printing? At one point in history, there was no 3D printing, and then there was 3D printing. And at that point in history, where was it invented and who invented it? No. I'll give you that. I did not. General knowledge number 3. General knowledge question number 3. PEI stands for what? PEI, we use it on our print beds. It's wonderful stuff. It holds when warm. It releases when cool. I think it's best friends with Joseph Prusa. PEI stands for what? Does spelling count? There you go. Do your best. There's some good conversations going here. Okay, moving on. General knowledge. Question number 4. This is a true or false question. So true or false, T or F, 1 or 0. I don't know. However we... Okay, yeah, that last thing I said, I did not say. General knowledge number 4. PLA prints right off the machine are safe for dogs and cats to play with. True or false? PLA prints right off the machine. Is it safe for dogs and cats to play with? True or false? This is probably the easiest question. All right. And the last question for general knowledge, question number 5. The term RepRap is short for what? Now, we're all here at the Rocky Mountain RepRap Festival. So we know what Rocky means and mountain means because we see them outside. RepRap and festival, a joyous occasion of humans coming together. In that word, in that phrase, RepRap stands for what? And that concludes the general knowledge category. Once you are done answering all 5 of those questions, hold your answer sheet high, and people will be around to collect them and tally your scores. Is everybody feeling pretty confident? Question 4 about the PLA prints for dogs and cats. Is everybody feeling confident? Yes. Do we have all answer sheets recorded? Okay, if you finished, hold it high. Oh, do you need more time? No more time, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Georgia said no more time. Is that all answer sheets? Because we got to go over the answers, right, David?
Oh, yes, we do.
All right. If all the answer sheets have been collected while they're tabulating, we're going to go over the answers. What does FFF stand for? Does anybody have it? Fused filament fabrication. All right. What? Sure. Okay, show of hands. Who got that? Yeah, there we go. See you guys. All right. Number 2, 3D printing was invented in which country? That would be the United States. A bonus point if you can name the inventor, the person, the human that brought us this technology. That would be Chuck Hull. Number 3, PEI stands for what? Polyetheramide. Exactly. Okay, who got that one? PLA prints right off the machine are safe for dogs and cats to play with. True or false? False. False. Number 5, the last question for this category. The term RepRap is short for what? Replicating rapid prototyper. Straight from the source. Replicating rapid prototyper. All right. Does everybody have new answer sheets? I want to make. Okay. So the next category of questions is going to be history. Do we have any history buffs here? 1 hand. Cool. 2 hands. Cool. Well, we're at a 3D printing event, so probably it's going to be 3D printing tangential at least. No. Question number 1 for the history category. What was the first thing 3D printed in outer space? 3D printing has happened way above, and there was a first thing that was printed in outer space. What was it? Okay. Question number 2. What year was the first RepRap event? So now I just want to make sure, just like in Who Invented 3D Printing, at a point in time there was no RepRap event, and then there was a time and place and RepRap event. So what was the year for the first RepRap event?
Can we have a range?
No. Maybe? Okay. If you think you know it, think really hard and make sure you're putting down the right year. Yeah, it's between it's between now and when it was invented. Yeah, I'm glad I could help. Okay, question number 3 for history. In the famous parent-child photograph showing the first 3D printer made by another printer, who is in the photograph with Dr. Adrian Boyer? This is a part of history. So there's a famous photograph, Dr. Adrian Boyer and someone else are in it, and there's 2 3D printers, and one of them has a sign above it that says parent, and the other has a sign above it that says child. There's Dr. Adrian Boyer and someone else in that photograph. Who is in that photograph with Dr. Adrian Boyer? I'll give you a hint. It was a student. That doesn't help. It is a human student. It's a human student. Hey, Jim. I know it's tough, but it's okay. Number 4 for history. Which 3D printing pioneer co-founded E3D Online and helped develop iconic technologies like the E3D V6 hot end, the Volcano, the Chimera, and the tool changer system? We can accept a full name, or we can accept a first name, or we can accept a last name in this one. That's fair, right? Absolutely. Which 3D printing pioneer co-founded E3D Online and helped develop iconic technologies like the E3D V6 hot end, the Volcano, the Chimera, and the tool changer system? I hope not. Number 5. Who invented RepRap with the Darwin in 2007? Now, if you've been paying attention and we talked about things, the answer for this question may have been in another question. May have been. The answer is not polyethermite. All right, that is the conclusion of the history category. Once you have all of the answers down, raise your sheet high in the air so a volunteer can come around and collect it. How's everybody feeling? Yeah? Thumbs up, thumbs down, or so-so? Okay. All right. Think really hard. These are really great prizes. Are all sheets in? All sheets in? Raise your hand if you got a sheet. Closing once, closing twice. No more sheets. Cool. So, for the history section, question number 1. What was the first thing 3D printed in outer space?
We've already done that.
The first thing 3D printed in outer space was a faceplate for a print head. It was not a Benchy, I'm sorry. And it was not the wrench. Yeah, I know. Trivia, man, it sucks. What year was the first RepRap event? That was in 2008. That was at Bath University in the UK. Raise your hand if you got that one. Nice. No. I see one team. All right. In the famous parent-child photograph showing the first printer made by another printer, who was in the photograph with Dr. Adrian Boyer? That student was Vic Oliver. Did anybody get that? Awesome. Which 3D printing pioneer co-founded E3D Online and helped develop iconic technologies like the E3D V6 hot end, the Volcano, the Chimera, and the tool changer system? That would be Sanjay Mortimer. Who got that one? There we go. Good. And last, who invented the RepRap with the Darwin? Who invented RepRap with the Darwin in 2007? That would be, remember the hint, the answer was in another question, Dr. Adrian Boyer. There we go. There we go. We're just sort of rolling around here. Okay, so this next section is titled, in all caps, Science, with an exclamation point. And after this science section, once we get the sheets in, we're going to tabulate the scores and kind of give a leaderboard. Oh, you have? Do you want to do it now or before science?
Do you guys want to hear how you're doing now, or you want to wait a little? Yeah, that's why I said after the next round.
Are we about to be blinded?
What?
Are we about to be blinded?
Blinded?
By science. But there are teams doing well.
That was good.
No, seriously, like you guys aren't.
Oh, you said teams with an S. Oh, good. Okay. All right. For the all caps science exclamation point category. Here we go. It is question 1. What does PCTG stand for? We just did a video on this where we talked with 3D Fuel. 3D Fuel is here. They're selling PCTG. Oh, is John in the crowd? No, John would know. Now we're looking for the name. It is a long name. We need to be able to read it, like the spirit of the word. If you could spell it phonetically, that would be fine. Question number 2. Wait, are you guys ready for question number 2? I know there's a lot of writing. No, okay. There's a lot of writing. We'll give you another 10 seconds. A lot of letters in a row. All right. Question number 2. What are supports that dissolve in water called? There are supports you can print with FFF-style 3D printing, and they dissolve in water. What do we call those? What do we call those supports? Oh, yeah. We've got multiple answers for this, so as long as you get one of these answers, I think we're going to count it. Yeah. Question number 3. Oh, wait, are you guys still working up front here? We're still working. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Well, I'm going to get through the questions, and then if anybody needs more time, we'll kind of get the time then. Question number 3. What prevents PLA and PETG from sticking to each other? And there's multiple answers here. What prevents PLA and PETG from sticking together? Why do we use PLA as a support interface for PETG and vice versa? All right, question number 4. When UV resin is exposed to UV light, it goes through a chemical process called photopolymerization. What triggers that process? So anybody resin printers in here? That's like 2.5, 3? Sure. So when UV resin is exposed to UV light, it goes through a chemical process called photopolymerization. What triggers that process? There's something within the resin chemical structure that when it's hit with UV light, it begins the process of curing because it's being hit with UV light. There's a specific thing, a thing within the UV resin itself. It's actually called out in the material data sheet. What is that thing? We did, and made a trivia question about it. Right, we're not looking for a chemical name. We're looking for what it's called. We're looking for what it's called. So you've got UV resin. It's exposed to UV light. That UV light kicks off a chemical process. What is the thing that causes the UV light to kick off the chemical process? All right, question number 5. I'm sorry, these are tough. Question number 5. What was the first metal to be 3D printed? Bonus point if you can name what it's made of. So the first metal that was 3D printed is an alloy, so it's multiple things. So it is a specific metal that was first 3D printed. What is that metal, and what does it contain? What's in it? Well, this is history. Does anybody need any questions repeated? I see scratching heads. That's not good. Question 3. What prevents PLA and PETG from sticking together? We've got all 5 questions, so once you're confident in your answers, hold your sheet up real high, and we'll come around and collect it. The bonus, yes. So the first, number 5 was, what was the first metal to be 3D printed? And you get a bonus point if you can name what that metal is. So it is an alloy. It's composed of different things. What is the composition of that first 3D printed metal? All right, volunteers are going around. If you've got yourself some answers, hold them high in the sky for everybody to collect. Are all sheets in? Checking. All sheets in. Oh, really? Okay. I'm going to go over the answers real quick, but David just informed me that no one has a perfect score at this time. Yeah. So it's not graded on a curve. I'm sorry. All right, let's go over the questions, and then hopefully by then we have some scores. So the first one, what does PCTG stand for? 3D Fuel is here selling it. We did a video on it recently. Does anybody polycyclohexylene dimethylene terephthalate glycol. Polycyclohexylene dimethylene terephthalate glycol. Did anybody even get that phonetically? Glycol. I don't know. We should have had you sing the answer. That would have been brilliant. Yeah. I don't believe we get partial credit. If you spelled it phonetically or had the spirit of the words in there that make us think that you knew what you were talking about. All right, question number 2. What are supports that dissolve in water called? Now, there's multiple answers here. What I've written down are PVA supports, or polyvinyl alcohol, or water soluble. But, I mean, that's not the end of it. Raise your hand if you got that one. Okay, I like seeing all those hands. Good. Okay. What prevents PLA and PETG from sticking to each other? Wait, say that again? That's correct. One of the answers is incompatible polymer structures. The other would be different thermal behaviors. Those are the 2 that we're going to accept for this. You can get them to stick together because not all PLAs are the same. But if we take bare PLA and bare PETG, technically these conditions exist. Well, Zach is, I mean, it's Zach Friedman, right? What? Oh, Zachary. Oh, yeah. He's skilled in magic. He's actually a part-time magician. He's skilled in magic. Number 4, when a UV resin is exposed to UV light, it goes through a chemical process called photopolymerization. What triggers that process? So if we look on the side of a bottle, they're going to talk about this thing, and it's called a photoinitiator. So photo describing the light source, and initiator being the initiator, the kickoff. So the light kickoff is done via the photoinitiator. Talk to David. Sterling said it should be catalyst.
Okay, that works.
All right. Number 5. What was the first metal to be 3D printed? Bonus point if you can name what it's made out of. So the first metal to be 3D printed was titanium. And it was a titanium alloy, so it's Ti6Ai4V. So it's 90% titanium, 6% aluminium. Did I say that right? And 4% vanadium. There you go. That's the science question. Like, do we have some leaderboard scores? There are 7. Oh, geez, really?
You're all either really smart or, yeah, really smart. They're good scores.
Okay.
So we got 7.
Do you want me just to...
Say their ranking. There's a tiebreaker for later.
Do we want... So how do you want... Do you want me to say who's in top 5? Or top 7? Or...
Sure.
Fighting Mongooses 2.0, you have 1 point. Try not to win anything, 2 points. Barstool Engineers, 3 points. Green team, 4 points. Bob, 4 points. Chicken dinner, 4 points. Going to take a while to get to winner part. Doing our best, 5 points. Nate's party, 5 points. So the next 7 teams all have 6 points. And that is 3 Vorons and a Pooch. I wonder which team that is. E3D's Lost Luggage. Penwing Force. Failed Prince, like Prince of Bel-Air. Trimble and Friends. Enders of the Road. And Earth, Wind, Fire, and Filament. All right. All right. Next category for trivia is lore. The lore. The lore. So for lore, well, how's everybody doing? Everybody need to stand up and relax, jiggle a little bit, take a sip of something, take a sip of something. All right, let's do this. All right. Okay, so question number 1 in lore category. What was the name of the slicer written in Perl that came before Cura or Prusa slicer? It was that first slicer that people used, and it took forever for the slice to happen. Voron guys are probably going to know this. Pooch might. And it was a cool name. It was a cool name. It's a cool name. Yeah, it's a cool name. All right, that's question 1. What was the name of the slicer written in Perl that came before Cura or Prusa slicer? Okay. Question number 2. What is the largest single 3D printed object? Now, it is not a building. It is not a building. This was something, this was done in one shot. It was really popular. It happened a few years ago. You can say what it is, or you can name it, but it was question. It is not a building. It is not a building. This is, it was FFF 3D printed. The largest single 3D printed object that is not a building, it was FFF 3D printed.
And it still is today.
Yeah, it still is. Retains it, yeah. So it's a thing. What thing was it? What thing? It was not your car. It was a cool thing. There's a time lapse of it. It happened a few years ago. It was extruded, that's right. There is a very, yes, there is a word that describes this item that is ubiquitous among people in the English. Well, yeah, they named it, but we're not going to talk about the name. They can put that if they want, but the name of the thing. What is that thing? That thing? Yeah. All right. Number three. This person is responsible for Creality releasing the belt printer. What was the person's name that got Creality to release the CR30 belt printer? Question number 4. What household item was commonly used to verify the distance between a nozzle and a bed? It's a thing. It comes in different sizes. I don't know. It's a thing. It's like what we all put on our beds, and we all used to put on the print bed. Someone pat David on the shoulder and tell him it's going to be okay.
Someone got a lot of
It's not beer 30, yeah.
And the last question. Question number 5. Which future 3D printing pioneer first got into the field by trying to make custom accessories for his DJ gear? Oh, man, I wish. I am not a good DJ. It is not me. There's your hint. It is not me. But, sure, in that it is a human. Which future 3D printing pioneer first got into the field by trying to make custom accessories for his DJ gear? Which future 3D printing pioneer first got into the field by trying to make custom accessories for his DJ gear? Essentially, this person who was a DJ, had some gear, and wanted to make custom accessories for it. Oh, we have a question. This person still can DJ. Are they in this room? I don't know. All right. Once you got your answers down, hold up your sheets. Iron Man is going to come collect them. Careful, Tony Stark. He might be a DJ. I don't know. You'll have to ask him. These were some tough questions. Like these were some tough questions. The last section will be the last section. Trivia is almost done. Are all answer sheets in? Answer sheet, answer sheet, answer sheet. Is everything in? All right. Well, I'll go over the answers now. Question number 1, what was the name of the slicer written in Perl that came before Cura or Prusa slicer? And the answer was Skyneforge. It wasn't written in Perl.
And I even said the name of it. I was sitting here, I'm like,
Ah.
I bet it could be Skyneforge, but
It was.
it's like, that's a really terrible business.
What was the largest single 3D printed object? Now, I told you it was not a building. And you asked about putting in the general name. It was a boat. The 3D Origo, it's a 25-foot, 5,000-pound boat printed in 72 hours. It's an actual friggin' boat, yeah. Yeah, the boat. It was not a benchy, but it was a boat. It was not the Titanic. Maybe they called it that at night after drinking. Number three. This person is responsible for Creality releasing the belt printer. Naomi Wu. That's right. We will also accept Real Sexy Cyborg, which was her online handle. Yeah. Number 4, what household item was commonly used to verify the distance between a nozzle and a bed? Back in the day, it was a sheet of paper. That's right. Yeah, back in I mean like yesterday. Well, sure, it could be. Who got paper? Raise your hands. Nice. All right. And question number 5, it was which future 3D printing pioneer first got into the field by trying to make custom accessories for his DJ gear? Joseph Prusa, that's right. Joseph Prusa, yep. What? Yeah. Who's got confidence going into that last round? About a third of you. Cool. How many first place teams are there now? 3. 3 first place. And I'm not going to tell you who it is. No, that's right. No, I'm not. That's right.
There's definitely been changes.
All right. The 5th and final category is Rocky Mountain RepRap Fair and Sanjay Mortimer Foundation. RMRRF and Smurf. Well, the Smurf. The Smurf, not Smurf, but Smurf. Question number 1. Think about this one when you answer it. How many RepRap festivals exist in the United States? How many RepRap festivals exist in the United States? How many RepRap festivals exist in the United States? How many RepRap festivals? I'm going to give you a hint. You're at 1. Question number 2. At the 2024 Rocky Mountain RepRap Festival, Sterling Backus brought something massive to people, for people to sign. What was it? No hints, Sterling. So last year at this event, Sterling brought this massive thing and had people sign it. What was it? We will accept the general word or the specific word for it. Question number 3. Sanjay Mortimer taught at which college? Sanjay Mortimer taught at which college? I mean, there's many to pick from. I know. I'm sorry. Question number 4. According to the Sanjay Mortimer Foundation's mission statement, what 2 things are they using to help neurodiverse minds recognize their strengths and talents? So we're at this quiz show, and it is benefiting the Sanjay Mortimer Foundation. And if you go to their website, when you can go to your phones, you will see this listed in their missions. Well, no, you shouldn't, because that would be cheating. After you get your phones back. This is a phones down test. Come on, guys. According to the Sanjay Mortimer Foundation's mission statement, what two things are they using to help neurodiverse minds recognize their strengths and talents? Do you know, Georgia? Yeah, you do. Now, the last question is an art question. So if the person with the answer sheet isn't a good drawer, you can pick a new answer person. Question number 5. Draw the open source initiative logo. Now, there's a lot of different open source things, and there's a lot of different open source logos, but we're very specifically asking for you to draw the logo for the open source initiative. It is a registered thing. It's a registered thing, yeah. Yeah. Question 1, how many RepRap festivals exist in the United States? Question 2, at the 2024 RMRRF, Sterling Backus brought something massive for people to sign. What was it? Question 3, Sanjay Mortimer taught at which college? Question 4, according to the Sanjay Mortimer Foundation's mission statement, what two things are they using to help neurodiverse minds recognize their strengths and their talents? And then question 5, draw the open source initiative logo. There you go. All right. When you're confident in your answers, hold them high, and the volunteers will come around and collect. Come on, everybody's doing great. This is a good time. And remember, all of the proceeds go to benefit the Sanjay Mortimer Foundation. And you're going to get a free spool of Polymaker filament, any choice, for your entry fee. Really, your entry fee is just getting you a spool of filament and hopefully some fun. That's not too bad. You can get a worse deal elsewhere. I've spent more for less. Well, so people, we don't actually.
Gift bag too. There's gifts inside this Formnext.
We don't actually have the printers here. Here's what we have. The orange tickets. Yeah. Yeah, okay, good. I was making sure I wasn't showing you the code.
Inside their bag, they get custom stuff inside. So Christoph packed.
Oh, in the Formnext bag. No. Okay, so
The white ones.
Formnext socks in your gift bag. Like, come on. Come on. Christoph, the white socks. Thank you, man. There they are. Oh, he's modeling them right there.
And.
Oh, is that chapstick?
Look what it says on it.
It says, talk about AM.
Yeah, it's chapstick.
Sweet. Yeah, see, your mouth gets a little parched. Liquids and... Oh, a business card holder. Look at that. With gyroid, the tastiest filament infill type. All right. And you get other stuff. It's a gift bag. It's a big gift bag. There you go. Put that on a website. Put that on a shirt. Jeez. All right. All the sheets are in. They're tabulating the scores. Question number 1. How many RepRap festivals exist in the United States? And the answer is 2. So the reason we say 2, 3D Printopia is not a RepRap festival because they changed their name. And Ethos to welcome more industrial class. There are 2. Who got that? Okay, there we go. At the 2024 Rocky Mountain RepRap Festival, Sterling Backus, this guy right here, he brought something massive for people to sign. Sterling, what'd you bring?
If you say Ferrari, you get negative points.
That's right. He brought himself a...
Lamborghini Aventador SE.
Now, we will accept Lamborghini Aventador SE. We will accept 3D printed car. We will accept car. We will accept vehicle. Sterling Backus brought his... What? Right. If you put Ferrari, you get negative points. And you get kicked out. Who got that one? There we go. Good. Number 3. Sanjay Mortimer taught at which college? How do I say? Is it? One team got it. Okay. Wamondam? Windeman? Windham.
Well done.
I'm sorry, I was going phonetically by how it's spelled on the answer sheet. Wyndham. There you go. Did one team get that?
Yeah. That's amazing.
What team got that?
The guys that are cheering.
Oh, what's the team name? Try not to win anything. You're not living up to your team name. Question number 4. According to the Sanjay Mortimer Foundation's mission statement, what 2 things are they using to help neurodiverse minds recognize their strengths and talents? And it says on the site, engineering and making. But now you all know. See, this is just an excuse to teach you all about the Sanjay Mortimer Foundation. Question 5. I wanted you to draw the Open Source Initiative logo. It looks like that. The green is not required. But yeah, it is not the Open Hardware logo. It is the Open Source Initiative logo, and that is it. That is it. One team got it? Congrats on the one team. Okay. That's it. Trivia's done. How do you guys feel about this? Was this fun? Were questions too hard, too easy, right in the middle? Yeah. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay. We have a tie? 3 teams? Oh my gosh. Okay. So we've got Barstool Engineers fighting Mongooses 2.0, each with 5 points. We've got Doing Our Best, Enders of the Road, Green Team, Penwing Force, Trimble and Friends, all with 9 points. Bob has 10. Chicken Dinner, 10. Failed Prince, like Prince of Bel-Air, 10. Nate's Party, 10. 3 Vorons and a Pooch, 12. E3D's Lost Luggage, 12. Earth, Wind, Fire, and Filament, 12. You guys, we have a 3-way tie for first. What? All 3? Okay. Okay. So from each of those 3 teams, well, no, because they have to conspire. So conspire. Well, sure. So there's going to be a tiebreaker question. Those 3 teams. I'll say the question. You guys come to an answer and then designate one person from your team to come up and to give your answer. And just to make sure, I'm going to confer with David here, our tiebreaker question. The tiebreaker question is, so 3D Printing Nerd, the channel, recently celebrated its 10-year anniversary. We've been making videos for 10 years, and it's been a joy to be able to do that. David and I have been working together for most of that, and the reason that we can is because of the support from people such as yourselves. How many videos has 3D Printing Nerd produced? On YouTube. Well, closest either way, or are we doing Price is Right? Okay. We are going to go non-Price is Right rules. This is going to be whomever is closest according to math. I've been doing this for 10 years. David's been with me for 6 or 7. I do. Because we looked it up in order to do this. This is on YouTube. It's the total that YouTube gave. We asked YouTube and they gave us a number. I'll give you guys some time. Think about it. All right, so the 3 teams that are still in it, come up with a number, select a designated reporter, and join me on stage. Social Blade does include shorts, and it is verified. So if a member of each team can come up and, hey, Giano, what's up, Adam? I filmed at least 1 today, so it's 1 or more.
3, sir, 3.
Oh, wait, I released 1 on Friday, so it's 2. That's right. That's right. Hey, I got 3 people on stage. Okay, what's your name and what team do you represent?
I am Zach, and I am E3D's Lost Luggage.
Okay. What's your team and what's your name?
I am Doc with 3 Vorons and a pooch.
All right, Jano, tell them who you are and who you represent.
I'm Jano, and we represent Earth, Wind, Fire, and Filament.
All right. So the question, how many videos has 3D Printing Nerd put out as verified by Social Blade? What is your answer?
1,111.
And what is your answer?
419.
And Jano, what is your answer?
862.
Okay. What are our numbers? 400, 800, 1,100. So the answer is 1,375. Thank you for trying. Thank you, Jano, for trying. Congratulations, Zach.
Thank you.
You and your team win each a Prusa Mark 4S, an XRP Robotics kit, and a Formnext pass, a VIP pass for 2 people. Everybody give them a big round of applause. That was a bunch of fun. It's a free one, yeah. Yeah. Come on, guys. Let's get a picture real quick, and we'll close it out.
Yeah, and wait. Here's your robotics kit.
Yeah. The orange ticket does have a code on it that you don't want to be in pictures because that is what gets your printer. So make sure that is not shown. All right. Come on. Get a quick picture. Zach, get up here. There you go. There you go. You got it right here? No, right there. Perfect. All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, one more. Sorry. Dave's got to get it. Back up, Dave. There we go. Hey, everybody. Congratulations to you guys. Feel free to step down and enjoy your winnings. Put on your socks. Do crazy things like that. This sort of thing is really fun. Thanks to everybody who participated. Remember, everybody that participated, your money goes towards the Sanjay Mortimer Foundation, and you get a free spool of filament. You'll get emailed, and then there'll be a code for you to redeem it, shipped anywhere in the world. Thank you again for attending our little quiz show. Thank you for supporting people that are awesome. Thank you for trying at some really tough answers, and thanks for being here. And as always, high five. That was good.